My name is TAGUIG and I'm from ENDERUN Colleges. I first started playing basketball siguro mga 4 years old and I fell in love with basketball kasi yung papa ko po ay basketball player and sama ako sa kanya palagi sa kahit anong laro niya, kahit timeout man, magsushoot ako sa court kahit timeout lang ng game nila. So parang doon talaga nahulog na love ko talaga yung basketball. Bilang lalaki rin sa pamilya, parang doon talaga ako na-hook na parang na-idolize ko talaga yung tatay ko na gustong-gusto ko rin maglaro ng basketball. First, sinabi niyo, fun lang pero nung nag-grade 11 po ako is nakuha po ako ni Coach Jess. Shoutout po kay Coach Jess. And kinuha niya po ako sa Ateneo de Davao and blessing po yun kasi yung old school ko po is nabenta. And so yun, nag-try out ako ng iba't ibang school sa Davao and eventually nakuha niya ako. And nag-start na siya seriously nung lagi lang nag-grind and yung resulta is panalo, champion. And after nung palaro champion namin, parang doon na talaga naging seryoso na yung basketball para sa akin. Yung first po is hindi ko po alam saan ako na college pupunta and yun na in-advise po ako at niremind ako ng coaches palagi na mag-work hard ako para once na matapos na yung playing years ko doon is may college ako na maganda and dito nagland ako sa ENDERUN and so far napaka maganda naman siya ng school and yung environment, yung mga kasama ko is mabubuti naman rin at least na parang may guide rin po ako dito sa college career. I think iba talaga yung high school play style and college play style and I think na since wala pa talaga akong experience sa college, I'm ready to take on kung anong challenges man na meron and yun, I'm gonna use it as motivation na na kahit from high school ako na fresh grad dito sa college, I'm gonna work hard talaga para makipagsabayan dito. Una-una is yung pamilya ko kasi this is all for my family po, for the future na at least nakapag-school ako ng maganda and like also for myself kasi dream na dream ko po na makapag-abot ng professional level ganun. And everyday na motivate ako kasi iniisip ko palagi na kulang pa kasi hindi ako kontento kung saan ako ngayon kasi I believe na everyday we can improve kahit 1% lang. To my future self, always stay humble and always put God first in your heart and never forget where you came from. Yun lang po.
Hi po, ako nga po I'm Brian Topa.
NCL. Nawalan na po ako ng home doon na mag-basketball yan. Umuwi po ako ng province. So, nangyari, kung pahinga po ako doon, like, more than 6 months rin po yun. Then, tinawagan po na
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng Parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
My name is TAGUIG and I'm from ENDERUN Colleges. I first started playing basketball siguro mga 4 years old, and I fell in love with basketball kasi yung papa ko po ay basketball player, and kasama ako sa kanya palagi sa kahit anong laro niya, kahit timeout man, magsushoot ako sa court kahit timeout lang ng game nila. So parang doon talaga nahulog na love ko talaga yung basketball. Bilang lalaki rin sa pamilya, parang doon talaga ako na-hook na parang na-idolize ko talaga yung tatay ko na gustong-gusto ko rin maglaro ng basketball. First, sinabi niyo, fun lang, pero nung nag-grade 11 po ako is nakuha po ako ni Coach Jess. Shoutout po kay Coach Jess. And kinuha niya po ako sa Ateneo de Davao, and blessing po yun kasi yung old school ko po is nabenta. And so yun, nag-try out ako ng iba't ibang school sa Davao, and eventually nakuha niya ako. And nag-start na siya seriously nung lagi lang nag-grind, and yung resulta is panalo, champion. And after nung palaro champion namin, parang doon na talaga naging seryoso na yung basketball para sa akin. Yung first po is hindi ko po alam saan ako na college pupunta, and yun na in-advise po ako at niremind ako ng coaches palagi na mag-work hard ako para once na matapos na yung playing years ko doon is may college ako na maganda. And dito nagland ako sa ENDERUN, and so far napaka maganda naman siya ng school, and yung environment, yung mga kasama ko is mabubuti naman rin. At least na parang may guide rin po ako dito sa college career. I think iba talaga yung high school play style and college play style, and I think na since wala pa talaga akong experience sa college, I'm ready to take on kung anong challenges man na meron, and yun, I'm gonna use it as motivation na na kahit from high school ako na fresh grad dito sa college, I'm gonna work hard talaga para makipagsabayan dito. Una-una is yung pamilya ko, kasi this is all for my family po, for the future na at least nakapag-school ako na maganda, and like also for myself kasi dream ko po na makapag-abot ng professional level, ganun. And everyday namomotivate ako kasi iniisip ko palagi na kulang pa kasi hindi ako kontento kung saan ako ngayon, kasi I believe na everyday we can improve kahit 1% lang. To my future self, always stay humble and always put God first in your heart, and never forget where you came from. Yun lang po.
Hi po, ako nga po pala I'm Brian Topa.
A three-point shot for Peñafiel. Boom!
Too big, too strong, too good. Out for another three-pointer. Butter!
Not in my house.
A blessed Sunday from the ENDERUN College's gym in Taguig as we continue our live and exclusive coverage of the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5, where tomorrow happens. And as we move closer to the finals of each conference, we will feature an exciting pair of ball games as we have the All-NCAA matchup featuring the Benilde and the Emilio Aguinaldo. And later on, we will have the North Conference matchup as well as the Dominican College Blue Dragons take on the LPU Pirates. But of course, we will feature Benilde versus EAC first. Mabuhay Pilipinas! Salamat. Philippines or all over the world. My name is Anton Ross, working alongside Kiko Malikdem, and it is a blessed Sunday indeed because for this matchup, the big guns have been brought out by Benilde and EAC.
Yes, Anton, napaka-exciting ng game na to because the big boys will be playing, and like what we said, both teams know each other very well.
For schedule, we will start things off in the Western Conference as we have, of course, the Benilde Blazers and the EAC Generals, a knockout game for the right to face the defending champion Adamson University Soaring Falcons. And later on, we have the Dominican College Blue Dragons taking on the LPU Pirates. So as we have been mentioning already, nakita na natin two-time MVP of the NCAA, Allen Liwag, is suiting up for just his second game here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. Sa kabilang panig naman, the top two scorers of EAC, Wilmar Oftana and Jude Bagay, in uniform para kay Coach Gerson Cabildes.
And of course, sabi nga natin, Benilde Blazers, EAC Generals, they are actually, both teams are very excited to meet each other dahil siguradong this will be a tightly fought game for both squads.
So let's take a look at what both these teams went through before this matchup right here. This is not the first time na maghaharap sa Collegiate Cup Season 5 itong Benilde at ang EAC. They already played each other before, but let's take a look first at the previous game of Benilde eliminating Jose Rizal University.
Oh yes, in that game, yung Benilde Blazers, they really shot well from the free throw line, averaging around 88% sa free throws, and they dominated the board 36 to 28. But the most important factor doon, Anton, they were able to score when it mattered the most. In the fourth quarter, they outscored JRU 17 to 12, and that is why they won by 5 points.
We're taking a look at some of the top performers of that game. SJ Moore nanguna para sa koponan ni Coach Paulo Layog. He had 12 points. Jomel Ancheta had 8. He was named player of the game. He also dished out 6 assists. Ian Torres was also playing in that game, and he started actually. Jomel Ancheta came off the bench, played 15 minutes, but made a solid contribution. Ngayon naman, let's take a look at the rankings of both these teams para malaman natin kung saan nga ba nakapwesto itong Benilde at ang EAC in terms of the big picture.
Now for the big dance, makikita natin ang ranking ng Benilde Blazers. They're ranked number 10. Pero not far behind them is the EAC Generals. Goes to show na talagang sobrang dikit ang labanan ng dalawa. In fact, sa big dance pa lang, isang baitang lang yung isang ranking lang or one spot lang lamang ang Benilde. Nagpapalitan sila because of their performances for the previous weeks.
And kung gaano kadikit itong rankings ng EAC at Benilde, ganun din kadikit yung naging unang bakbakan nila dito sa Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. And this was EAC's match though against JRU. And this was a shocker, Kiko, because coming into this game, EAC was 3-0.
Yes, and EAC was protecting their unblemished record, pero they ran up against this big JRU team and they lost by 13 points. Malaking factor dyan is their rebounding. They were out-rebounded by 7. And then yung free throw shooting, makikita natin, Look at the free throw shooting, 18 out of 33. You cannot win a game if you're shooting bad from the free throws. And of course, yung three-point shooting. If you want to win a game in collegiate basketball, kailangan maganda yung pinupukol mo sa tres.
So we do have to point out that that was not actually the previous game against EAC. Ang naging previous game ng EAC was against Benilde last July 12. But in that JRU game, ito yung mga nanguna, Harvey Raimundo with 18, Kelly Coronel with 10. Raimundo also had 18 in the one-point victory against Benilde.
Oh yes, makikita natin doon, even though EAC didn't play with their key players, a lot of those role players really stepped up and they really provided the needed support in that game.
In that game, Justin Sanchez suited up for Benilde, Jomel Ancheta, Ian Torres suited up. EAC did not have Wilmar Oftana, they did not have EJ Castillo, they did not have Jude Bagay. These are our top 3 scorers for EAC, but they still found a way to win.
Yes, lamang nga, in fact, lamang ang Benilde Blazers first 3 quarters, but in the fourth quarter, the defense held up and the EAC Generals was able, or they were able to nip the Benilde Blazers via 3-point shot ni Kelly Coronel.
At ito, another piece of evidence para maipakita sa inyong lahat kung gaano kadikit itong matchup na to. You can see almost identical numbers here, Kiko.
Yes, identical numbers sinasabi nga natin, but the big factor there is the free throw shooting.
Yun.
Sabi nga natin kanina, you cannot win a game if you're not consistent with your free throw shooting at saka sa 3 points. Although 3 points, malayo pa ang kailangan gawin, or marami pang dapat gawin ng EAC. But the free throws, 16 free throws was big enough for them to stage that comeback in the fourth quarter, and that's why they were able to get that victory and get the #1 ranking sa kanilang grupo.
I'm sure Coach Charles Tew is not happy with those 10 missed free throws that Benilde had in that game against EAC. So it should be a very interesting do or die, win or go home showdown between these two teams from the NCAA. All right, we are ready to get this show on the road. Let's turn it over to our venue announcer para makilala ang mga starters ng Benilde at ng EAC.
Benilde Blazers. Power forward number 6, Moel Morales. Shooting guard number 15, Machu Hukom. Point guard number 17, Jomel Ancheta. Small forward number 35, Rafi Salis. At playing center number 34, Allen Liwag. Head coach is Charles Tew. And now for the Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals. Playing center number 91, Wilmar Oftana. Point guard number 11, Harvey Raimundo. Power forward number 12, Jacob Shanoda. Small forward number 31, MJ Raimundo. And at shooting guard number 81, Jude Bagay. Head coach for the Generals is Gerson Cabiltes.
And we are ready for this all-NCAA matchup. It's a winner-go-home scenario in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5. The winner will go on to face the defending champion, Adamson University, in the finals of the West Conference. Now, one of the things that I noticed here, obviously, is the return of the two-time NCAA MVP, Allen Liwag. This is Allen Liwag's first appearance in the tournament since playing last May 31 in a double overtime loss to Adamson.
And that was their very first game, yung Benilde Blazers. In fact, he played well there, but kinapo sila sa dulo as the Matthew Montebon was able to hit those crucial shots for Adamson. That's why they got that win.
So Kiko, this is the road to redemption for Allen Liwag and the Benilde Blazers. Gusto nilang makabawi sa Adamson. That will be the prize of whichever team wins this game ang makaharap ang defending champions.
Yes, and mapapansin nga natin, di ba, itong grupo nila, the West team or the West Division, it's a group of death, sabi nga nila.
Meanwhile, we see Wilmar of Dana knock down the first basket. Welcome back to the Pinoyliga Cup, Wilmar of Dana.
Every time Wilmar of Dana hits that shot, it's a big confidence booster para sa ibang players ng EAC Generals.
Wilmar of Dana led EAC in scoring, averaging 12 points per contest in NCAA Season 101. What a time for him to come back. Eto na, yung isa nilang scorer, Jude Bagay, missing though on the drive, was bothered by the presence of Liwag. Bola napunta dito sa kanto. There's the response for the Blazers.
And every time that si Hukom malibre sa gilid, ilista mo na yan dahil Hukom is a deadly shooter once he gets a free lane or a free vision sa corner.
Shanoda, pinopostehan si Liwag. Shanoda, looking for a friend. Gets it to Oftana. Oftana to Jude Bags. Bagay in and out on that shot. 0 for 2. Start for Jude Bagay. Celis to Liwag. Power dribble. And the two-time NCAA MVP converts.
You know, it's very hard to stop si Allen Liwag once he gets that ball. Nag-pound dribble siya inside. Malaki ang katawan ni Liwag and he's very used to bumping, kaya ang hirap pigilan na once he gets that foot.
Interestingly also, Liwag started his collegiate career with EAC as Ancheta trying to protect the basketball too strong. Hukom binitbit ang bola and he's able to draw foul.
And you know what is interesting right now for this matchup, itong EAC Generals, you know, they are trying to prove that they really deserve that #1 spot because in this tournament, sila yung the most balanced team. They're averaging around 82 points or 81 points per game, and then they're allowing their opponents around 72 points. So yung scoring margin, they're one of the best. They're one of those teams na maganda ang performance in this Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5.
Hukom is off to a good start para sa Benilde, and Hukom also has an axe to grind here in this game because remember, in that first matchup against EAC, he turned the ball over in the end game. So that's probably something that he has been thinking about at gusto niya makabawi ngayong araw.
And that would serve a motivation nga, sabi nga, no? Baka minsan naman, it will be pros and cons din. Minsan, nanggigigil ka ng gusto eh.
Samantala, turnover dito para sa Generals. Morales throws it out. Hukom from the other side, in and out. Liwag, offensive rebound. No look pass to Morales. In and out. Agawan para sa loose ball at mananatili ang bola sa Benilde.
And makikita natin ngayon, Anton, no? When Liwag was not playing or kahit si Morales, medyo nagkakaroon ng katapat yung ibang teams against Benilde kasi wala yung ceiling eh. But once Liwag, Morales is inside, talagang advantage is with the Benilde Blazers.
Allen Liwag unable to finish. Good recovery by Jacob Shanoda. Allen Liwag with his 6'6" frame, obviously very difficult to stop, as has this guy been here in the Pinoyliga. Raimundo with a steal. Raimundo scores.
And that is a specialty in the house for the Raimundo brothers. Yung mga perimeter jumper, yung mga agaw, mga tapik, laging si Raimundo brothers ang nangunguna dyan.
And Shanoda beats Liwag down the floor. Jacob Shanoda gets on the board, so that's 4 different EAC players now registering themselves on the scoring charts. Liwag. Hand off to Hukom. Hukom back to Allen. Ancheta. Celis. Rafi Celis too strong. Looking at the referee for a foul. None called. They go down low to Jude Bagay. Bagay, and now all starters have scored for EAC.
And ang ganda ng yung footwork ni Bagay doon. Despite being undersized compared dun sa defender niya, nakagawa pa niyang nailusot yung shot niya because of great footwork.
And because of the pesky defense, EAC forces a turnover. Oh, what a comeback here by the EAC Generals. This is an 8-0 run.
EAC Generals, they are very impressive in this season defensively. They disrupt the offense ng mga kalaban. They're averaging around 14.6 steals per game.
Oh, that's a huge number. Shanoda, 4 points in the game for Jacob.
And Jacob Shanoda showing that he's really comfortable with the system of Coach Gerson. And, once he gets those playing time, he will contribute to this team.
Celis. Celis gets it to Liwag. The EAC coaching staff screaming for a double, and they force a turnover. Bagay draws a foul.
Wow. As Bagay, ito yung mga maganda sa galawan ni Bagay. No? Minsan nakakalin lang yung height ni Bagay kasi. Si Bagay is around probably parang small forward off guard lang si Bagay, but then he knows how to penetrate, he knows how to use his yung body niya to protect the ball and get a foul.
Jude Bagay hails from Davao City, listed at 6'2". And in NCAA season 101, he was number 2 in scoring for the Generals, averaging 11.7 points per outing. Had a season high 25 points, so you know that this guy can light it up.
Oh yes, definitely. And we have seen him several times. Sobrang underrated itong si Jude Bagay. But then, well, we use the word bagay. Bagay na bagay talaga siya sa system ni Coach Gerson eh. And ito yung specialty ni Coach Gerson, yung mga underrated players, napapabango niya yung pangalan niya because of the system.
Ian Torres, SJ Moore, and Ronji Go, who started the previous game for Benilde, today coming off the bench. Napakainit ng ating bakbakan. It's just doing a time check here. It's not even 12 noon yet. It's 11:37.
Mainit pa. Wala pang tanghalian yan.
Kiko, this is an 11-0 run for the Generals now.
Grabe yung Generals when it parang sabi nila when it rains it pours for them.
Yeah. The floodgates have been opened for EAC, and it goes back to those steals numbers that you mentioned previously, Kiko.
Oh yes, ito sinasabi natin. And one of those few misses na mapapansin natin kay MJ because that is one of his specialties.
Oh wow. What a collision there. And SJ Moore stops the bleeding for Benilde. That ends an 11-0 run. Great body control by SJ Moore.
You know, Benilde Blazers started the tournament on the wrong foot, but yung big victory nila against JRU, I feel that it boosted up their confidence.
Oh yeah.
It helped them believe that they can, defeat other teams basta kompleto sila.
Kasi papasok sa laro na yon against JRU, ang record ng Benilde was 1-4. Can you imagine that? And they were on a 3-game losing skid. So the confidence was not high coming into that JRU game. Pero pumasok sila sa laro na yon na laban lang, and then they got the 75-70 win, and they survived the 28 points of Joe Gulapa.
Oh yeah. And I mean, si Allen Liwag didn't play in that game. Pero ang important factor, I believe, are their point guards, si Ancheta and Torres. they dictate the tempo, they dictate the plays of CSB or Benilde Blazers.
Yeah, Benilde had 16 assists. JRU only had 11, and that's due to the point guard play of the tandem of Ancheta and Torres.
Yes, and good things happen to Benilde Blazers if those two are present in the court.
At syempre, ngayon na nandito na tayo sa winner-go-home situations, naglabasa na ng mga baraha eto mga coaching staff natin.
Yeah. And, would you believe that Torres is averaging 3 assists per game? Itong si Ancheta, 5.5 assists. Goes to show na talagang sila yung alas ni Coach Charles and Coach Pau.
Galas. Oh, another steal here, Kiko, for the Generals. Bonus. Throws it out. Nunag. Jude Bags. Bagay blocked by Ronji Go.
Nabangan siya doon.
Moore. And SJ Moore finds a way to score.
And this is what you like about SJ Moore. I think he's more comfortable of coming off the bench instead of starting. Kasi SJ Moore can give you that energy na kailangan. Kasi syempre pag bumababa na yung energy ng starters mo, you need a fire starter to keep that scoring alive. And that is perfect for the role of SJ Moore.
Mukhang pinanood ni SJ si Richie Rivero kanina. Yung sidestep niya, mala Richie Rivero. Phoenix was practicing right before this game. We know Coach Charles Tew handles that team. So there is a connection.
Pero na dun yung commentator's jinx no?
Pinupuri, tapos biglang na nagmimintis. So 5 points in the game for SJ. Raimundo. Raimundo, wild pass. Shanoda, nabitawan ng bola. Raimundo, fade away. Oh!
Wow!
In the face of Moore. Harvey Raimundo.
Wow, I could not believe it went in. Parang binato na lang talaga niya yun
And what a challenge by SJ Moore. But that's what Harvey Raimundo does. Scoring 18 points in back-to-back games. Oh, extra step for Ian Torres.
And Torres found a way in that defense to score. Pero ito, bumawi din. Bonus. And this is a perfect matchup. Torres and Bonus, magkakasukutan sila on this game.
Ang bibilis ng mga point guard. Bonus and Torres, what a matchup.
And in collegiate basketball, I just believe that you need to have shifty guards, you need to have speedy guards. Kasi ang collegiate basketball compared to the pros, talagang mabilisan And malakas yung energy, mataas yung energy. So you do have to have yung mga players that can, blaze through the defense, who could really challenge those guards. Yung matapang ang loob.
Wala pa dyan si Kyle Ochavo. Yun yung
Matapang.
pinakamatapang. Parang pitbull yun
Oo, palapad talaga yun.
Galas is able to sink the first free throw. High-scoring game early on.
Oh, yeah. And we still have 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Both teams have already combined for 33 points.
And that's considering the fact as well that there have been a lot of steals here and defensive stops.
Yeah.
EAC is known as a defensive team. That's where they feed off on their offense. Torres. Showtime! Great delivery by Ian Torres as he finds Kahukom with that behind the back.
Unselfish basketball. Yun yung kailangan mo sa guards Yung talagang may extra pass.
Meanwhile, Baniked gets on the board. Kakapasok lang. Nakapuntos na agad. And Galas is able to score. Bonus looking for a friend. Oh, dangerous pass. Oh, nabitawan ng bola. Joseph Nunag couldn't hold on to it. SJ, quick first step, drop pass to Ronji Go. And that's a foul.
I just feel that Benilde Blazers is trying to be unpredictable in their last few plays. Nakikita natin yung mga extra passes for them, just like this.
Quality dimes on display, brought to us by ENDERUN as Torres finds Kahukom.
Yun yung sinasabi natin. For the past 2 or 3 plays, may extra pass na nangyayari because yung actually pwede nang idiretso yung bola pero they wanted it to deliver it to others para syempre if you're on the defense, mag-iisip ka, titira na ba niya to or ipapasa pa?
1 for 2 on that trip to the line for Ronji Go. And just like that, we are back to square one. Our team's deadlocked at 20 as Bonus draws the foul.
You know, I like how Bonus has adapted himself to the game of collegiate kasi iba talaga yung from juniors to collegiate and he's coming off sa junior year niya sa high school and comfortable na and that goes to show yung talagang ang ganda ng program ng EAC because dati kasi pag dinala mo ang isang player mo from high school to your collegiate ranks, naninibago sila dito parang seamless si Coronel, si Bonus, si Naluna, they really feel at home in EAC.
Bonus already has 3 points in the game to match his jersey number, gives the lead back to the EAC Generals. 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. Good start for Clint Bonus. 2-1 full court press by the Generals. Alan Liwag. Oh, he blows the layup. You don't see Alan Liwag miss from that close often. Coach Jerson wants his team to play for the last shot. It is Bonus against Moore. Bonus breaks free.
Ooh.
And Clint Bonus glides through the air to score at the rim.
Wow, Clint Bonus. Sinasabi niya anong height mo. But you know, I like the confidence that Bonus is showing right now.
And that will do it. For the first quarter of play, the EAC Generals are leading the Benilde Blazers 24-20 behind the 6 points of point guard Clint Bonus. You're watching the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5. Nagbabalik po ang ating live coverage mula pa rin sa ENDERUN College's gym in Taguig. This is the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. Anton Rojas working alongside Kiko Malikdem for what has been a very entertaining matchup between EAC and Benilde.
And if there's any indication with what yung first quarter, mukhang magkakaroon tayo ng buy for get one mamaya.
Meanwhile, Kahukom scores on that baseline jumper. 4 points in the game for Josh Kahukom. Bonus. Loses control. SJ Moore takes flight.
Wow. There's nothing that you can do with that. Moore is a high flyer and he will stuff it once he gets that opportunity.
(24-all), a 4-0 start for the Benilde Blazers. And SJ Moore with a statement there. 7 points now in the game for SJ.
And that 4-point lead was quickly erased with that, in 45 seconds. That's why si Coach Gerson talagang pinasok niya agad yung mga veterans niya.
Torres. Moore swings it to Galas. Liwag throws it out. Kahukom for 3. Liwag trying to tap it to a teammate. Galas chases it. Moore for 3. SJ Moore is on fire.
Wow. And that is the beauty of having an Allen Liwag inside. Kasi si Liwag, he attracts the defense. It allows other players to be free or open, and it will give confidence sa kanilang mga kakampi.
SJ Moore is in double digits. First player here in this contest to reach double digits. Baniked, corner triple is good.
And great find there by Bonus. In-attract niya yung defense that allows Baniket to be free sa corner.
SJ, feeling it. SJ, pinilit. Bonus. Oftana, back to Bonus. Nabitawan ng bola. Shanoda, Baniked again, in and out. Moore tracks down the loose ball. Torres pulls up for 3. SJ Moore could not finish the putback. Oftana. Oftana flips it up and in, plus the foul.
Wow, Oftana, really taking charge right now. Sabi, kailangan ng scoring ng kanyang team. And he gets that ball, drives straight to the basket, fearless. Kahit, dahil nakita niyo, walang depensa sumabay pa si Moore. And I think that was a bad defense or bad chase down by Moore. Kasi talagang wala na given na kay Oftana yung basket na yon.
So Wilmar Oftana with a chance to complete the 3-point play. Oftana misses though. Balik ang bola dito sa Benilde. Podador is in for the first time. Podador. And right away, he gets involved. Draws a foul and will shoot 2.
Now, itong si Podador is known to be a defensive guy for Benilde Blazers. Kahit na nung high school season or juniors level niya, he's more of a defensive guy, but he knows how to score when given that opportunity.
Podador gets on the board with that free throw. Harke and Daha are also in now for the Benilde Blazers. Balikan lamang sa Benilde, 29-28. Raymundo. And Raymundo draws a foul.
That is the advantage of having Marvin Raymundo or MJ Raymundo. Mas bagay pala sa kanya MJ. Marvin James kasi. But kasi si MJ, he's very good sa perimeter. Yan yung specialty niya. And once the offense comes to him, pwede niyang ipeke, pwede niyang i-drive, and he's very confident in doing that thing.
First free throw is good for MJ. Two for 2. And more importantly for the Generals, they have reclaimed the lead. Harvey almost coming up with a steal. Daha. Podador. Podador. Gets it to Allen. 3 on the shot clock and a bailout foul there.
And right now we're hearing Coach Gerson saying to Jacob, they feel na they will take their chances na itira na ni Allen sa corner or sa labas kaysa sa loob.
Oo, 2 segundo na lang yung natitira doon. So Allen had nowhere to go but to shoot that jumper. Daha coming off the curl. Podador, offensive rebound. Podador pulls up, nothing but net.
Wow, he's having a great day right now. 4 points lahat sa second quarter.
Balikan namang sa Benilde. It's a tug of war for the lead here in this winner-go-home matchup in the West Division. Ball is loose. Harke picks it up. Harke, wild shot. And wild pass ends up in the hands of Raimundo.
Nag-leak out agad si Raimundo on that one. And that is the advantage of EAC. Maliliit sila. So their advantage is to use their speed. Tumakbo agad, leak out, and that results to a layup.
Harke hesitated a little bit. Raimundo finds Bagay. EAC hunting for those easy baskets on the other side. Shanoda. Raimundo. Oh. They saw a mismatch. Shanoda unable to capitalize. And Benilde finishes on the other side. Lorenzo with the basket.
Ang bilis ng baba ng mga big man ng Benilde Blazers. Yun yung kabaliktaran naman para sa EAC. And that resulted to a quick basket by Lorenzo.
Shanoda will pull up. Jacob Shanoda swishes that one.
Bumawi naman si Shanoda on that one. Nakita niya na palapit si Liwag and he has the capability to take that shot. Hits it.
Daha. Daha from the free throw line.
Wow, Daha deadly as ever.
Four minutes and 26 seconds remaining here in the first half of this playoff match between Benilde and EAC. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. Anton Rojas together with Kiko Malikdem on the call for your Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5. Raimundo. Oh, knockout play pero naka-recover doon si Harke. Oftana. On point.
And that is the advantage of having an Oftana. Pwede siyang inside-outside eh. And at that time, confident na confident siyang itira yon. And that gives the lead back sa EAC.
Oh, Liwag, errant pass. Generals are running. Raimundo, touchdown.
And Raimundo hitting that layup. Sinasabi nga natin, once EAC gets that ball, may nagli-leak out agad. And alam nila na mabagal ang transition defense ng Benilde.
The lead is back to the Generals. Our tally is 38-35 with 3 minutes and 56 remaining in the second period. Inyo pong natutunghayan ang kampo ni Coach Charles Stewart, Coach Paolo Layog, ang Benilde Blazers. I mean, they've been turning the ball over way too much in this game, and that's one of the main reasons kung bakit nangunguna ngayon ang EAC Generals 38-35. In case you just tuned in, the top two scorers of EAC from NCAA Season 101, Jude Bagay and Wilmar Oftana, are suited up in this playoff match. Allen Liwag, two-time NCAA MVP back-to-back, suited up as well. You know it's a big game when those big names show up in uniform.
And makikita natin na sobrang exciting. Dikit ang laban eh, no? From the get-go, both teams refuse to lose.
And another turnover forced by the suffocating defense of EAC.
You know, see, Benilde Blazers is only averaging 14 turnovers per game in this tournament. And right now, you know, it would be very interesting to find out ilan na turnovers ng Benilde Blazers sa first half.
So we're going to see those numbers at halftime. Raimundo from the free throw line. Halfway down, it rattles out. Balik ang bola sa Benilde. Morales, top of the key three, does not work. Liwag.
And si Coach Gerson didn't like that call. He wants a challenge in that one. He feels that Allen Liwag was holding on to Mundas or Nunag there. Kaya hindi naka-rebound si Nunag on that one. And double whammy pa, natawagan pa ng foul si Nunag.
Ball remains with the Benildian side. Podador, pinasa dito kay Daha. Daha, short. Liwag with an offensive rebound. Liwag, difficult pass, but finds a way to thread the needle. Harke scores.
That is the beauty of having Allen Liwag. He can see sino yung mga nagka-cut and those open players for their team.
Bagay to Raimundo. And the Raimundo brothers connecting there.
And specialty in the house, MJ Raimundo, deadly as ever sa perimeter.
Meron ng 8 puntos si MJ. Podador. Daha. Morales. Too strong. Liwag. Putback is good for Allen.
Wow, Allen Liwag dominating the paint. He just scored 4 points pero he's doing other stuff for his team.
Raimundo. Raimundo on the pull-up. And Nunag called for a foul there as he was battling for the rebound.
And wow, is that the 4th foul of Nunag? And that's big. If that's the case, he's one of those few big men para sa EAC Generals. And, you know, going back to the bench, malaking dakok yan for this game para sa EAC.
Look at the way EAC is defending Benilde. Talagang full court, man-to-man. They've been showing Benilde different looks on the defensive end. Daha pulls up. Daha short. Hukom. Back out to Celis. Celis to Daha. Daha to Celis. Celis throws it out. Podador. And Podador scores.
Wow, Podador is lighting it up in this quarter. Lahat ng attention na pupunta kasi sa other players or sa kanyang other teammates, and that allows him to be free. At yun, nakikita siya ng mga teammates. So he has to give credit also sa kanyang mga teammates because that will boost his confidence dito sa game na to.
So Podador knocks down his first triple of the contest. He's got 7 points. That's 3 threes now as a team for the Benildians. And I see a Benildian on the floor right now. Is that Rafi Celis?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it is Rafi Celis, and that's a good sign that he's back up on his feet. as Coach Gerson Cabiltes calls a timeout. You're looking at the EAC Generals, led of course by head coach Gerson Cabiltes, who is about to enter his 4th season in the NCAA this coming season 102, as we see the Benilde Blazers Big Dance ranking.
Oh yeah, number 10. And makikita natin kasi, yung Benilde Blazers kasi, one of the top teams sa collegiate basketball. But in the past few months, on-off yung performance nila eh. But right now, I think that they're peaking at the right time.
Baniked looking for Jacob Shanoda. Ball stays with the EAC. Bonus drives baseline, and Clint Bonus will head to the line for 2.
And he's doing well against veteran players. And it's a pretty sight to see. A good sight for everyone to see na hindi porket na mas bata ka or rookie ka, you cannot, challenge yung mga veterans. Si Clint Bonus is an example that, he has that confidence to challenge yung veterans.
Bonus good on the first. Napapalaban si Jomel kay Clint mabilis din.
Oo. Di ba? Speedy Gonzales ang dating nito eh.
Kasi si Jomel Ancheta is one of the fastest players in the NCAA with the basketball.
Oh yeah.
Ngayon, nakahanap siya ng katapat dito.
I mean, I agree with you na parang, pero ito din kay Jomel macha-challenge eh. Ngayon, parang gusto niyang patunayan, hindi, ako pa rin, mas mabilis.
Ayan na, ang matchup ng 2 point guards. Jomel gets it to SJ Moore. Morales, back to Hukom. Arsiaga to Ancheta. Ancheta, 5 on the shot clock. Ancheta slips, slides, and oh my. The referees call a foul, but Coach Gerson Cabiltes believes that Ancheta slipped.
But officials believe that there was a push from behind, but EAC didn't challenge that call already because we're down to 43 seconds. And yet it's a high-scoring game, and you were saying high-scoring, and indeed.
And Kiko, this is the first point of Jomel Ancheta in this game.
Wow. And we know that Ancheta can light it up anytime. Kaya it's very surprising to see. Ito, 2 points pa lang si Ancheta.
So Kahukom checks in for Ancheta. Winding down the first half. Ooh, wow. We've seen a lot of mid-range jumpers in this game, Kiko.
Oh yes, parang yan yata yung pinapractice ng EAC sa kanilang sessions eh. Because I feel that EAC is very confident taking those jumpers.
And Coach Gerson Cabiltes wants a basket Kaya tumawag siya ng timeout. Bago matapos itong second quarter, gusto niyang makamit ng kanyang kupunan ang lamang. We've got 19.38 seconds remaining here in the first half. The ball will be in the hands of the EAC Generals, and that is why you see on your screens right now, the right side of your screens, Coach Gerson Cabiltes drawing up the play that will, well, the EAC fans hopefully give them back the lead.
And Big Dan's ranking, number 11, like what we said during the pregame, sobrang dikit nitong dalawa. And, you know, as evidence, 44 all.
So, you've got Bonus on the floor along with Kelly Coronel. Nariyan din si Baniked, Shanoda, and Jeffrey Namoro. Here we go. Clint gets it. SJ standing in his way. Bonus. 7 remaining here in the first half. Bonus throws it out to the corner. The Generals have to shoot. And a foul was called. Wow. Oh my. Kelly Coronel. Second serving, Kiko.
Oh, yes. You know, it's one example that you should not, lose hope whenever you miss the shot. You should keep on fighting for that possession because who knows, you will get that possession once again. And just like Kelly Coronel, hindi siya bumigay dun sa play na yon. He fought for that ball once again and, he was fouled with 0.75 seconds.
So this is going to be 2 free throws, but the play is under review here.
Yeah, I think Benilde Blazers is challenging that call. They believe that the foul happened nung nag-buzzer na. So let's see what will be the official announcement.
Nakaswerte doon ang EAC kasi nakatira na si Kelly and then somehow the ball landed back in his hands.
Parang ang awkward nung tira niya, sa gilid na siya eh. Sakto talaga yung bounce, nakuha pa niya. He never gave up on that play.
And then presence of mind, attempted another shot. So, eto, an adjustment, Kiko, with the time, 1.92. So, may chance pa dito for a heave. Oh, Kelly Coronel missing on the first.
I believe that is the first free throw miss by EAC.
Coronel. Oh, he misses both. SJ Moore. Full court heave, and that will do it. The EAC Generals blow an opportunity to reclaim the lead. So the first half ends with the score tied at 44 all. It is a win or go home matchup between these two NCAA squads, the Benilde Blazers and the Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5.
My name is TAGUIG and I'm from ENDERUN Colleges. I first started playing basketball siguro mga 4 years old, and I fell in love with basketball kasi yung papa ko po ay basketball player, and sama ako sa kanya palagi sa kahit anong laro niya, kahit timeout man, magsushoot ako sa court kahit timeout lang ng game nila. So parang doon talaga nahulog na love ko talaga yung basketball. Bilang lalaki rin sa pamilya, parang doon talaga ako na-hook na parang na-idolize ko talaga yung tatay ko na gusto ko rin maglaro ng basket. First, sinabi niyo, fun lang, pero nung nag-grade 11 po ako is nakuha po ako ni Coach Jess. Shoutout po kay Coach Jess. And kinuha niya po ako sa Ateneo de Davao, and blessing po yun kasi yung old school ko po is nabenta. And so yun, nag-try out ako ng iba't ibang school sa Davao, and eventually nakuha niya ako. And nag-start na siya seriously nung lagi lang nag-grind, and yung resulta is panalo, champion. And after nung palaro champion namin, parang doon na talaga naging seryoso na yung basketball para sa akin. Yung first po is hindi ko po alam saan ako na college pupunta, and yun na in-advise po ako at niremind ako ng coaches palagi na mag-work hard ako para once na matapos na yung playing years ko doon is may college ako na maganda. And dito nagland ako sa ENDERUN, and so far napaka maganda naman siya ng school, and yung environment, yung mga kasama ko is mabubuti naman din. At least na parang may guide rin po ako dito sa college career. I think iba talaga yung high school play style and college play style, and I think na since wala pa talaga akong experience sa college, I'm ready to take on kung anong challenges man na meron, and yun, I'm gonna use it as motivation na na kahit from high school ako na fresh grad dito sa college, I'm gonna work hard talaga para makipagsabayan dito. Una-una is yung pamilya ko, kasi this is all for my family po, for the future na at least nakapag-school ako ng maganda, and like also for myself kasi dream ko po na makapag-abot ng professional level, ganun. And everyday namomotivate ako kasi iniisip ko palagi na kulang pa kasi hindi ako kontento kung saan ako ngayon, kasi I believe na everyday we can improve kahit 1% lang. To my future self, always stay humble and always put God first in your heart, and never forget where you came from. Yun lang po.
Hi po, ako nga po pala si I'm Brian
We're once again saying hello from the ENDERUN College's gym in Taguig. This is the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5. As we have the stats on your screens, tabla po tayo, 44 all, and eto na, Kiko, yung pinag-usapan natin. The Benilde Blazers are not liking what they see right now. 10 turnovers as compared to just the 6 of EAC.
You know, whenever you are up against the EAC Generals, ang dapat mong bantayan is how will you protect your basketball? Kasi every time you turn the ball over, it gives another possession sa opponent mo. And when you're up against EAC, yan yung babantayan mo kasi these EAC players, lalo na si Raimundo Brothers, yung mga guards nila, mahilig sila sumundot, mahilig silang i-disrupt yung mga passing lanes, and that resulted to turnovers. Imagine those turnovers ng Benilde Blazers. The EAC Generals were able to convert those turnovers into points. That's why they're in the thick of things in this game.
EAC was able to generate an 11-0 run in the first quarter by causing those turnovers for the Benildians. So let's see how both teams will adjust here in the second half. Now EAC getting a taste of their own medicine. Benilde forcing that General's turnover.
Now, masasabi nga natin in this game, when we talk about front court, favor dyan ang Benilde Blazers because of Allen Liwag. But then pagdating ng backcourt, there's a slight favorite dito ang EAC because of those Raimundo brothers.
A little bit of confusion there, but the Benildians lucky that one of the Generals tapped it out, so mananatili ang bola dito sa Blazers. Liwag. Back to Torres. Hukom. Morales susubok mula sa labas. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
And that is what Morales does. Naglalurk siya sa gilid, hoping to get that pass, and every time he gets open, titirahan ka talaga ng tres.
Raimundo almost finding a way to convert. Instead, it's going to be 2 free throws. But going back to Morales, that was his first field goal of the game.
Good start here for the Benilde Blazers. If they can, consistently hit those outside shots, medyo maiiba yung depensa ng EAC sa kanila because now they will be forced to chase those shooters, and that will allow si Allen Liwag to really control the paint.
Raimundo 1 for 2 sa pagkakataon na yon. 9 points in the game for MJ. Morales. Morales pulls up. And Morales grabs his own miss.
Mukhang nabigyan ng abiso to si Morales during the halftime break. Kasi itong si Morales, sabi nga natin, front court-wise, lalamang talaga ang Benilde dito because of their big man. Pero ang EAC talaga, masipag ang mga players si Coach Gerson when it comes to defense, full court defense.
So Morales scoring all the 5 points so far for the Benildians here in the third quarter, the early goings of this third quarter. Bagay. Oftana libre mula sa labas. Wilmar Oftana can't leave that man wide open.
Wow, inside, outside for Wilmar Oftana. That is a great help for EAC if they want to win this game.
He's got 2 3-pointers now. Started the game with a 3. And Hukom is able to slice and dice.
And right now, kino-confuse ng Benilde Blazers yung depensa ng EAC, going outside first and now driving the ball inside.
Raimundo to Bagay. Bagay from the right wing. Celis with the board. Celis is running, gets it to Liwag. Torres. Torres swings it to Hukom. Hukom from the corner, in and out. And Bagay will throw it up ahead. Touchdown.
It's pretty to see. It's a pretty sight to see na makita yung brothers, combining forces in that play.
Torres gets it to Liwag. Liwag. Liwag double team. Liwag throws it out. Celis fakes, drives behind the back pass. And the ball will stay with the Benildians.
You know, Celis had good intentions to that one, pero I believe that he should have taken that shot kasi he has the capability to hit those perimeter jumpers. Nag-hesitate lang siya, and that is the result. Nasisira yung diskarte, so to speak.
And the Benildians run out of time. Generals get the stop. Oh, what a matchup we're having here. Playoff match. Talagang habang tumatagal yung laro, mas humihigpit yung depensa.
Nararamdaman ko yung intensity, lalo na sa tabi tayo ni Coach Gerson. No? Yung pagbigay niya ng instruction, feel ko ako yung player.
Oh! We were just talking about the defensive intensity. Raimundo collapsing there amidst the presence of SJ Moore, 51-50. Benildians ahead. Torres. Torres to Liwag. Liwag. Back out to Torres. Torres for three. Ian Torres, no go. Moore taps it to the wrong man. Raimundo scores.
And time again, sinasabi natin, EAC Generals, they love those perimeter for those shooting. And
nahuli doon si Allen.
yun na yung nirereklamo ni Harvey kanina na nagbibigay ng extra pabaon. At that time, nahuli ng nanay or tatay yung pabaon na yun. Kaya, turnover.
Balikan lamang sa EAC 52-51. Shanoda wants to attack Liwag, and that's two quick fouls for Liwag. That's his third personal now.
I mean, Liwag, I feel that he was frustrated sa last play na yon, but he should be, you know, he should think twice. Ayun, nahuli. And si Liwag, he should realize that he's the main man of this team. Benilde cannot afford to see their main man sitting on the bench. He has to be very careful on those, yung mga sa depensa. There's still 6 minutes, 11 seconds, and we are just in the third quarter.
Last time we saw Allen Liwag here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup, he had 21 points, 5 rebounds, and in 34 minutes. Ngayon, 4 na puntos lamang ang nagagawa so far nitong si Allen Liwag. Almost a steal.
At naging naging problem. Nasaktan din. So to speak, yung ating monitor.
Liwag on a pull-up. And we just mentioned that Allen Liwag hasn't had the same production as usual. And he drains that jumper. I swear, today, the mid-range attempts by these players have been very accurate as we see Hukom go all the way.
Great read by Hukom dun sa passing lane. That's why he was able to tap the ball away. That resulted to a layup for Benilde Blazers.
Raimundo to Oftana. Oftana spins. Oftana throws it out to Bagay. Bagay on the pull-up. Jude Bagay.
Ang ganda ng release ni Bagay on that one. Parang kumpiyansang-kumpiyansa siya despite the defense of Benilde Blazers sa kanyang tira.
Jude Bagay, 5 points in the game. Liwag. Hukom. Hukom throws it out to Morales. Morales for three. No go. Oh! Ball will stay with EAC, or rather, stay with Benilde, as Galas and Ancheta return.
Now, this is the advantage of Benilde Blazers also, no? Once someone goes out, meron silang kapalit na who has the capability to score also. So, yan yung mga dapat natin bantayan. But, of course, sinasabi natin, it depends sa gising ng isang player kung talagang maganda yung ibubuga nila for this game.
Oh, a three-point attempt by Alan Liwag. We don't see that a lot. In fact, in the entirety of NCAA season 101, he only took 8 attempts from beyond the arc, made 2.
I think Alan Liwag is trying to add on something sa kanyang arsenal, especially once he moves on to the pros. He needs those outside shooting.
Yeah, in fact, when Alan Liwag plays with strong group, he slides down to the 4 and has to stretch his offense. Oh! Oftana falling down, throws it out to Bagay, and Galas comes up with a board. No, he doesn't. EAC trying to steal it away.
Wow, you gotta love the intensity, the emotion, the passion of these players in this game. And we are just in the conference semifinals.
Yeah. You know, both these teams want to move on to face Adamson University, the defending champions of the Collegiate Cup. Let's take a look at this sequence right here. Sana naka-mic up yung mga players doon. I can't read. I couldn't read the lips of Jomel Ancheta there. Siya yung huling sumali doon eh.
Parang sabi, pare, tama na.
And Ancheta draws a foul.
And makikita mo ngayon si Coach Gerson is pleading his case. Sabi hindi daw dapat, hindi act of shooting yun, nasa baba pa lang daw. But I believe the referee saw that na may continuity dun sa play na yun eh.
Ancheta misses on the first free throw. It's been a quiet game so far for Jomel Ancheta.
Yeah.
Not yet. He hasn't scored a field goal yet. And all his 3 points have come via the free throw line.
Yeah, Ancheta is averaging 7 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals.
Bonus. Oh, nice find, but a nice rejection by SJ Moore. And here comes SJ, splits the D. SJ Moore! The athleticism on full display for SJ.
You know, I like how SJ plays. He just needs to be more consistent sa kanyang laro.
SJ Moore with 12 markers in this game. Oh, napitawan ni Raimundo ang bola. Here come the Blazers. Ancheta. Kahukom to Ancheta. Ancheta. Loses it. Bonus is running. Bonus too strong. Bonus sensed the presence of SJ Moore. Ancheta. Oh, he turned on the Jets there. Jomel Ancheta did his first field goal of the contest.
Nawalan ng depensa ang EAC. Ancheta had the presence of mind to realize, uy, bakanting-bakante yung gitna for EAC.
Coronel. Swings it to the other side. Back to Kelly. Kelly Coronel. Can't get it to fall. A scramble for the loose ball picked up by Ancheta. Ancheta drop pass. And Galas could not finish it on the other side. And the Generals just can't buy a basket at this point. It's been a scoring drought for them.
I just feel that they're pressured, playing pressured, especially with the energy that is given or that Benilde Blazers is showing them right now. So parang feel ko the veteran, yung pagiging experience ng Benilde Blazers is showing or affecting the play of EAC in the last few minutes.
This is going to be 2 free throws for SJ Moore. Although the play is being reviewed right now, SJ very confident that he was fouled in the act of shooting. A minute and 47 remaining in quarter number 3. There you see Coach Charles Tew in the background. Oh, that's an unsportsmanlike foul. So that's 2 free throws plus ball possession for the Benildians. Bitin. Unang free throw ni SJ.
And slowly but surely, kumakawala na yung Benilde Blazers. They have shot well and napako na ng matagal ang EAC sa 54.
Kanina, before we went on air, Kiko, pinag-uusapan natin yung unang paghaharap ng dalawang kupunan na ito. Lumamang din na malaki itong Benilde.
Yeah.
Tapos, na-come from behind sila ng EAC.
But the biggest difference there is that Allen Liwag was not playing or didn't play on that one.
Well, on EAC's end, wala rin si Bagay and Ofdana. So, different story. But, wow, bonus! A fearless drive! He gets into double digits now. Ancheta. Galas. Pinasa dito kay Celis. Binalik kay Galas. Galas, wild shot. And could not convert. It is EAC basketball. Oh, wow, Nunag. This time, sinigurado na ni Nunag.
And I like the fight back that EAC is showing right now. Yung mabilisan na takbo, ginagawa na rin nila. And right now, I feel sila naman yung nagbibigay ng pressure sa Benilde Blazers.
Kanina kasi na-block ni SJ si Nunag. Kaya sinigurado na ni Nunag na walang Benilde yan na nakapwesto sa kanyang likuran.
And Nunag is very good sa mga ganong movement niya, footwork niya.
Kahuko. Celis. Celis. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Step through by Rafi Celis.
Wow, ang laki ng akbang ni Celis on that one. And that is the first 2 points of Celis.
And he gives the Benildians a 5-point lead. 20 seconds remaining here in the third period. Fade away. So, Nunag coming alive for EAC. Celis coming alive for Benilde. Last shot opportunity for Ancheta and the Blazers. Ancheta to Ronji Go.
Oh! Wow. That is a big shot. Ronji Go just gave the momentum to Benilde going to the fourth quarter, and a great find by Ancheta dahil nalibre siya sa pick and roll na yon, and then on top of the key, libreng-libre si Ronji.
A 22-point period for the Benildians. And they enter the fourth quarter with a 66-60 lead over the EAC Generals. The Benilde Blazers lead the EAC General 66-60 as we are about to begin the fourth and final quarter here in this win or go home matchup in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5. Maraming salamat mga kaliga sa inyong panonood. Anton Rojas working alongside Kiko Malikdem in what will surely be a very interesting fourth quarter, partner.
Oh yes, Anton, partner. Makikita natin the EAC is beginning to miss those perimeter jumpers that they usually make. So, I don't know if it's pressure or medyo parang sinasabi natin law of averages. But let's see.
Ancheta missing on that triple try. Balik ang bola sa EAC. Bonus. Inside pass to Nunag, and Nunag has been as accurate from mid-range as Odysseus.
Third straight basket for Nunag doing that jumper sa perimeter. Parang specialty in the house.
6 na puntos, all scored here in the second half by Nunag. Ancheta to Celis. Celis. Bitin. Bonus. Bonus to Nunag. Generals with a chance to cut the Benildean lead further. Ball is with their main man, Oftana. What a pass to the cutting Coronel!
Wow, great find there. Maganda talaga yung ginawa ni Oftana there. Once he got that ball, biglang nagkaroon ng movement and he saw Coronel libreng-libre.
Kahukom throws it out. Celis pulls up for three. No go. Paniked with the rebound. Generals with a chance to tie or take the lead. They go to Nunag in the post against Go. Nunag, not that time. Ancheta steps on the gas. Throws it out to Celis. Ancheta wants a screen. Ancheta pulls up for three. Wala pa rin. Morales with the offensive rebound. Ancheta gets the ball back. Ancheta kontra Bonus. Ancheta to Kahukom. Kahukom. Long ball. Does not go. And Nunag holds down the rebound.
They've been trying those three-point shots. They have the advantage inside. I don't know why they're trying to hit those threes.
Oh, libreng-libre si Nunag. Susubok mula sa labas. Lamang na naman po ang EAC.
Wow, Nunag is feeling it right now. 4 out of 5 sa last 5 attempts niya.
And again, coming alive here in the second half. 9 points for Joseph Nunag. It's a 7-0 start for EAC here in the fourth. Celis with a fadeaway.
That is what I'm telling about or saying about yung sa loob, tumira kayo sa loob, huwag sa labas because the advantage is on the inside.
And Clint will go to the bonus. 12 points for Mr. Clint Bonus.
The future is bright para sa EAC. Imagine once sa Ochavo graduates, meron na kayong Raimundo Brothers, meron na kayong Bonus, meron pa kayong EJC.
Yeah, sa mga nagtataka kung bakit wala dito si EJ Castillo, assistant coach Ariel Season told me he's sick. So get well kay EJ Castillo.
Si Kobe ng Imos.
Oo, Kobe ng Imos. Sayang, kompleto na sana. Big 3. Oh, yeah. Bagay, Oftana, Castillo.
Oh, ganda nun, no?
Potador has the basketball. And the Benildeans now trailing. What a start for the Generals here in the fourth. Potador gives it to Liwag. Liwag hands it off to SJ. SJ Moore to Potador. Potador, long ball. And that's going to be a foul on the Generals as There was a chase for that loose ball.
So far, good defense being showed by both teams. And imagine, we're 3 minutes and 50 seconds, dalawang team fouls pa lang ang nakukumit ng both squads. Combined.
Torres. Torres. Liwag. Midi. Does not work. Bagay with a board. Raimundo of Tana. Harvey. Oh, gutsy triple by Harvey Raimundo.
Wow. An underrated player hitting a big shot. That will boost the confidence of this Harvey Raimundo.
He has been consistent here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5. An LGR long-range shot by Mr. Consistency mula sa EAC, coming off back-to-back 18-point performances. Harvey Raimundo has been on fire here in the Collegiate Cup. Today, he's got 13.
Wow, and Harvey Raimundo, just to add to that, is averaging a tournament of 10.8 points per game, 3.6 rebounds, 2.8 assists, and 1.8 steals.
Tsaka, lagi siyang present sa mga laro.
Yun
So,
yung maganda no?
he's been the man for EAC here in this Collegiate Cup.
Ooh.
Naku po, nagkakainitan na. Ayan na. Torres and Raimundo.
You know, what I like about Harvey, he has other big names teammates.
Oo.
Other teammates na mas sikat sa kanya, pero he doesn't mind. He just plays his own game.
Nagpapakilala lang.
Yes.
Nagpapakilala na kina Ian Torres at Jomel Ancheta. Itong si Harvey Raimundo. Torres, no go. You know, Kiko, Benilde has had good shots. They're just unable to convert here in the fourth.
Yes, yung kanina natin napapansin They've been trying to hit those three-pointers in several possessions pero ayaw bumagsak. And I think they should go inside muna kay Liwag, let him seal, and then pag nadepensahan, go for outside.
At yung nakakapagtaka dito is Alan Liwag is unable to dominate na walang true center itong EAC.
Correct. I think that's the game plan. Maganda yung game plan na pinapakita ni Coach Gerson.
I mean, Jacob Shanoda is the one guarding Alan Liwag, but he is not a true center as we see. Kelly Coronel, the athletic Kelly Coronel, erased that shot.
Wow.
Silipin natin muli dito sa ating extreme defensive play by Extremely Sweets. Kelly Coronel erases that shot by Hukom. Torres finds a way to score.
And that's how you should do. Puntahan mo loob, take it strong to the loob. You have the advantage there.
Jude Bagay in the post. He likes this spot. Step back by Jude. Too strong. MJ Raimundo set to return. Liwag. Oh, Liwag falls down.
Ooh. And you gotta love Coach Gerson as a coach. He's advising his team na wag na magreklamo, talagang foul.
So that's going to be Benilde basketball here. Liwag receives the inbound pass. Torres. Torres. Talagang markado si Liwag. Hindi mabigyan. Morales can't convert. This is what we were saying. Benilde has been getting good looks. Di lang nila ma-shoot.
At ilang times na yun no? I think that was the perfect opportunity for others to step up Kasi tama na yung sinabi mo, markado si Liwag. However, yung mga pasa sa mga open players nila, ayaw talaga pumasok. But I think they should try until na pumasok talaga yun. Kasi that's the only way for you to win You can't go out of that play kasi I believe that once those outside shots goes in, Liwag will be having a field day inside.
Oo, kasi kailangan na mag-adjust ng depensa na i-challenge na rin yung ibang mga kakampi nitong si Allen Liwag.
Yes.
Allen Liwag today, just 6 points. This is a guy who averaged 12.7 points per game in NCAA Season 101. Foul on Morales. And that's the third personal foul on the Benildians. Coach Gerson Cabiltes calls a timeout. We've got 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter of this playoff game. The Benilde Blazers, who enter this period leading 66-60, are now down 73-70 with 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. And we would like to thank all of our sponsors, of course, Kickstart Coffee, LGR, Extremely Sweets, Buffalo's Wings and Things, and of course, D-Man's Yokohama Tires. Maraming salamat po. We go down low to Nunag. And what a half Nunag has had. Nunag, fade away. And Benilde gets the stop. Here come the Blazers. Torres pulls up for 3. And that's too strong for Ian Torres. Oh no! Hinabol pa ni Jacob Shanoda and he could not hold on to the basketball.
Yun yung mahirap pag hinahabol mo pa they could just, let the ball go out of bounds kahit harangan nyo na, di ba? I'm speechless with that play.
So Benilde gets another opportunity. Liwag throws it out to Ancheta. And Ancheta ties the game.
Si Ancheta lang daw pala ang magbubutas ng ring para sa Benilde.
Mga kaligat, tabla na naman po tayo. 73 all. What a game. What a matchup here in the West Conference. MJ Raimundo creating space.
Wow.
MJ Raimundo.
And that is a specialty in the house for MJ Raimundo. Yung mga ganong perimeter jumper creating some space, pasok yan.
Meron ng 11 puntos si MJ Raimundo. Balikan lamang sa EAC, Liwag. Naghahanap ng mapapasahan. Bola napunta kay Ancheta. It's a scramble for the loose ball. And look at Harvey Raimundo all over the leather.
Wow. Ang ganda ng defense. Talagang ano tayo no? Yung mapapatungangalan tayo dahil sa galaw ng mga players. They refuse to lose this game. That's why you can see yung passion nila in every possession. Yung kagustuhan nilang makuha ang bola for them to have an opportunity to score on their possession. It's 75-73. 2-point lead. Dikit ang laban. Sobra, Anton.
In NCAA Season 101, Benilde swept EAC in their 2 meetings. Ang gusto naman ng EAC ay ma-sweep itong Benilde sa Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup.
Oh yes. Tabla-tabla daw tayo.
So it is Generals basketball. Raimundo gets it to Nunag. At ngayon, may agaw dito. Benilde gets the steal and Ancheta is fouled by Raimundo. Ang problema, nasa penalty na ang Emilio Aguinaldo College.
I think mali kasi yung ginawa ni Nunag na he picked up the ball once na dapat dinribble niya muna yon bago niya ibinigay. He stopped, he picked up the ball, and he had no choice but to give the ball kaya naagaw yung bola.
At Kiko, nabuhay dito sa second half si Jomel Ancheta. 9 points now after that free throw. In the first half, he started this game, tandaan natin, did not score a field goal, just had 2 points in the first half coming from free throws.
Ang maganda kay Ancheta, no, pagkapasok, bumuslo agad ng 3 points.
Oh, he misses on the second free throw though. Bagay with a rebound. Harvey. As we enter the final 2 minutes, Bagay wants it in the post against Moore. Oftana has it. EAC has to fire. No go for MJ Raimundo. It is Benilde basketball. Bola na kay Celis. Celis to Liwag. Liwag does not see MJ Raimundo creeping up from behind.
Wow!
And Liwag finds Morales. Allen Liwag and the Benilde Blazers reclaim the lead.
Ang nangyari doon, si Liwag naging parang magnet ng depensa. The defense of EAC went to Liwag, and that allowed Morales to be free sa left side.
Bonos is back on the floor, and Liwag changed the shot of Clint Bonos. That is the fear factor that Allen Liwag creates.
And he's contributing in every ways possible for Benilde.
Liwag to Ancheta. Ancheta with a leaner, no go. Celis offensive rebound. Celis and EAC, the entire bench screaming for a traveling call. And it appears that Celis did walk amidst the presence of those red shirts.
And that's why Coach Gerson is furious on that one, because he believes that it was a traveling call para sa Benilde Blazers. Kasi na-pressure na si Celis doon.
Napatayo si Coach Gerson eh. But yeah, it took a while before Celis let go of the ball when he got that offensive rebound. Ang masakit dito, kung foul yon, that's gonna be 2 free throws.
Oh yeah. Wow.
At mukhang ganun na nga ang mangyayari kasi nasa free throw line na si Rafi.
Yes. Wow, that's a big call. Big call for the referees.
So, 2 important free throws here for Celis, and he misses on the first.
Siguro sinasabi ngayon, let's take a look at that.
Watch the feet of Celis.
Oh, too close to call. There's an angle that should be called as traveling. Meron din angle na may foul. And ayun, nagmintis na nga.
Oftana saving it.
At ang sinasabi ng EAC, ball don't lie.
And Coach Jerson Cabiltes calls a timeout. His team is down by 1 with 52.94 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Wow. Right now, I believe that for EAC, they will go for the perimeter jumper. But I think ibigay muna nila kay Nunag. Nunag has the hot hand here. Once Nunag gets into the post, he should wait for the double team. But then if kaya naman niyang depensahan or kaya niya sa opensa yung kalaban ng Benilde, then go for that shot. But other than that, I think they should also go to Oftana, second option. And third option is MJ Raimundo.
So I'm looking at the bench right now of the EAC Generals. Ang kinakausap ni Coach Jerson Cabiltes, the Raimundo brothers, Nunag, Bonus, Bagay. Oftana is standing, so I'm not sure if he's on the floor right now.
Yeah. But one factor, one guy that we should look out also is Jude Bagay.
Oh,
Bagay
yeah.
has not been, he has not been active on the offense here in the quarter. But as you have said, he's a good scorer for the EAC Generals.
Bagay only with 5 points so far here in this game. So Oftana is on the floor. Bonus, MJ Raimundo, Nunag, and Wilmar Oftana. Here we go. Generals down by 1, under a minute to play. Bola na kay Bonus. Oftana providing the screen. Morales nakaharang dito kay Bonus. Bonus feels that he has the speed advantage. Bonus to Raimundo. MJ Raimundo gives the lead back to EAC.
And as expected, they want the ball first kay Nunag. Pero nakita ni Clint Bonus na nadepensahan si Nunag ni Allen Liwag. That's why they went to a pick and roll. A pick was given and then nag-drive si Bonus. And makikita mo si MJ Raimundo running through those screens. Nakalimutan si MJ and we all know MJ loves those perimeter shots.
MJ Raimundo with 13 points for the EAC Generals, and now it is the turn of Coach Paolo Layog to draw up a potential winning play here as the Benilde Blazers will try to reclaim the lead.
I think right now they should go to the low post for Liwag. Parang ganun din, same ng EAC. Liwag has advantage. Siya yung two-time MVP for the Benilde Blazers. They should go to Liwag, and then Liwag again should attract the defense and kick out that basketball to the open teammate.
Now is the time for Allen Liwag to show everybody why he is the two-time NCAA MVP. He's had a quiet game, just 6 points. EAC has made life difficult for him in this contest.
One player to look out for is Jomel Ancheta. And then the one who will inbound the ball, si Ian Torres.
Both point guards for Benilde are on the floor, Ancheta and Torres. Ancheta launches in and out. And the Generals are trying to hold on to the ball. Allen Liwag loses it. And the referee points towards the direction of the EAC Generals' ring.
Wow! Mad scramble with the ball. Parang yung bola ayaw pang pumunta. Parang ang EAC at Benilde Blazers nanliligaw dun sa bola. Ayaw pumunta nung bola sa parehong panic. That's why pinag-aagawan siya ng parehong koponan.
Hindi nila type.
Oo.
Kiko, hindi nila type.
Oo, tama. Hindi type. Ganda ng comparison eh. No?
So, this is an important review here. Even I'm not sure, Kiko, because
Yeah.
the last thing I saw was Allen Liwag did a power dribble and then off-balance siya, nabitawan ang bola, and then the referee pointed EAC basketball.
You know, I couldn't see from our angle kasi ang daming tapikan na nangyari eh. Kala ko nakuha na ni Nunag. Tapos nawala yung bola kay Nunag. Tapos after kay Nunag, nakuha ni Liwag. After yun, nasa baba na yung bola.
So it's going to be EAC basketball. 18.68 seconds remaining. Generals are on top. Again, this is a playoff match. Loser gets eliminated. The winner will move on to face the defending champion, Adamson Soaring Falcons. Ito yung pambihirang sequence na to. Tignan natin, Kiko.
O yun, ayaw talaga ng bola eh. Oh.
Nakuha pa ni Allen eh.
Ayun.
There's that power dribble.
Oo, mukhang kaya. From what I see here,
Ah.
parang kay Allen yung natapik niya yung bola. But, you know, the officials have other, you know, other views there, other angles that they could check. But based on our angle, from what we saw, I think Liwag touched it last. Unless, yun na, natapik from the other side.
What a match.
Wow. It's just like, this is a championship game.
Both coaches, both teams wanted to win today. Allen Liwag suited up for the first time in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup since May 31. And ironically, that game was against Adamson, a double overtime loss. And then today, EAC, Romes back din, inactivate si Wilmar Oftana, Jude Bagay, MJ Raimundo as well. And the Generals are in a great position to knock out the Benilde Blazers here. Bagay on the floor along with Oftana, Nunag, MJ Raimundo, and Clint Bonus. Here we go. Jude Bagay will throw the inbound pass. Bagay gets it to Raimundo, back to Jude. And Jude is fouled, but they have one more foul to give. Talking about the Benildians.
Wow. You know, we've been through the action. We didn't know na 15 seconds na lang yung natitira sa sobrang exciting ng game.
Jude Bagay. MJ Raimundo is double team. Oftana. They're milking the clock.
And they will review that one. Medyo maganda yung idea ng Benilde Blazers to give that, to allow the EAC players to receive the ball dun sa mga dangerous spots ng court. And right now, I believe yung kay Oftana, he should have given up immediately kasi tumagal yung bola sa kanya. And that's why nowhere to go siya. And unfortunately, or fortunately for him, natapik. But the official, oh! Wow!
Wow! At ayun na nga, dahil masyadong tumagal sa paint si Wilmar Oftana, it's going to be Benilde basketball.
Ooh, wow. 9 seconds.
What a break for the Blazers.
The defense of EAC Generals will be tested here in this possession. So far, I feel with still a lot of time, they should make or they should let Allen Liwag be the decoy here and allow Ancheta, despite missing that last play, allow Ancheta to drive to the basket, hit the elbow jumper, or si Rafi Celis. Pero one thing na nakikita ko dyan, kung si Morales will stay, syempre yung depensa luluwag kay Morales. Morales can take that shot.
So here's the situation. 9.35 seconds remaining in this all-NCAA affair between Benilde and EAC. The Blazers are trailing 76-77, but they have a chance to win it with a basket right here. Rafi Celis will throw in the inbound pass. Allen Liwag is on the floor along with Ian Torres, Jomel Ancheta, and Morales. Celis gets it to Ancheta. Ancheta. 5 remaining in the game. Ancheta to Liwag. Liwag for the win. Allen Liwag misses! And the EAC Generals escape with the win.
They wanted the ball sa kamay ni Liwag. I mean, you cannot blame that. Liwag taking the shot because that he is that main man. However, that was the shot that you don't want Liwag to take. EAC forced Liwag to take that shot. It could have been in the low post. I believe that that was not the shot that Liwag wanted to take. Unfortunately, yun yung binigay ng EAC and that missed.
Credit to EAC. They really limited the production of Allen Liwag. Just 6 points in this game. In NCAA Season 101, yung season low ni Allen Liwag, which was an MVP season, was 7 points.
Yeah.
So, mas mababa pa yung ginawa ng EAC dito sa laban na to.
Yes, but you know, ang ganda ng game. Hats off to both teams. Benilde Blazers, nothing to lose or nothing to be ashamed of from losing. It's another way for them to come back in the next tournaments that they have. Bounce back for them, back to the drawing boards for EAC. Confidence builder.
All right, let's hear the alma mater hymns of both schools.
And our best player of the game with 13 points, 6 assists, and 2 steals, number 3, Clint Bonus.
Mga kaliga, kakatapos lamang po ng isang playoff match natin dito sa Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5. Anton Rojas, and with me is the player of the game, the rookie, Clint Bonus. Clint, sa dami ng mga magagaling dito sa EAC, ikaw ang hinirang na player of the game. Kamusta ang pakiramdam? Oh, may nag-i-interview pa sa'yo dito sa Kelly.
Yung best player po na ito is bonus lang po. Kailangan po talaga Kailangan po talaga po namin makuha yung panalo ngayon.
Nako, saan kayo pupunta? Teka, tapusin muna natin yung interview. Ready nang umalis si na Jude. Okay. Bago nagsimula ang game na to, nakita natin, Jude Bagay maglalaro, Wilmar Oftana maglalaro, MJ Raimundo maglalaro. Ano yung na-feel mo na full force kayo ngayong araw?
Wala naman po. Matagal ko na rin po alam yung sistema namin, kaya ganon.
Okay. Ano sabi mo, Jude?
Di kayo interviewin sa NC, ginugulo niyo si Kuya Anton eh.
Okay, Clint. Ano ang feeling na ngayon nasa collegiate level ka na, galing ka sa juniors? Kamusta naman ang pakiramdam at na nakakapag-perform ka dito sa seniors level?
Masaya naman po sa feeling na nakaka-chamba po ako ng best player. And iba po sa collegiate basketball, talaga pong banggaan.
Ano yung dumaan sa isip mo nung tinira ni Allen Liwag yung potential game-winning shot doon?
Diretso po buti na po malakas.
Okay, Clint, ngayon, ang makakalaban nyo sa West Finals, Adamson University. Naglaban na kayo. Anong kailangan nyong gawin para manalo ulit kontra sa Adamson?
Gawin lang po yung sistema ni Coach Gerson and yung mga sinasabi ng coaches. And sa practice po talagang diin po talaga po kami.
Ano masasabi mo dito kay Harvey Raimundo?
Best friend ko po yan, sobrang galing yan.
Okay, Clint, dahil ikaw ang best player of the game, bibigay ko sa iyo yung mic. Shoutout mo na lahat ng mga kaibigan mo, lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa iyo, sa lahat ng mga nagmamahal sa iyo.
Maraming salamat po sa pagsuporta ng EAC and salamat po sa Jumbo Plastic. And shoutout po kay Harvey Raimundo, kay mama ko, kay Kuya Gat, kay Kuya Kit, kay Coach Jules, kay Boss Pipo Soliman, and sa my one and only asawa, Kathleen.
Yun ang pinaka-importante. Good job. Clint Bonos here, player of the game. Good luck sa West Finals. EAC nagtagumpay kontra sa Benilde Blazers. Brother, good game. Pare, good game. Okay, ingat ka po ha. Ingat ka. Safety first. Balik tayo kay Kiko Malikdem.
And thank you so much, Anton, and congratulations to EAC Generals. It was a well-fought game for both squads, and both teams deserve to win. However, at the end of the game, isang team lang talaga ang mananag, and that was EAC Generals, who now move on to the West Conference Finals, wherein they will meet the Adamson Soaring Falcons. And ladies and gentlemen, we have more games here in store for you in the Pinoyliga Cup. Susunod ang Pinoyliga Juniors Cup, and then afterwards, balik tayo sa Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5. Three-point shot for Peñafiel. Boom!
Too big, too